Aloha, and welcome to the online writing process and the academic essay, which is a part of our OER series for college success at Leeward Community College. I'm Tasha Williams Moses, your host. Today we'll cover 5 tips in terms of organization, instructions and rubrics, thesis, evidence, and feedback. So let's get started. Organizing your ideas properly will help you and your reader to have an easier time with understanding the essay. So be sure to brainstorm. Brainstorming is a great way to see all of your ideas. And it's the first step to writing when you begin to generate ideas and develop what will become your topic, thesis, and ultimately your essay. So many students, they would like to skip this part, but it's really one of the most important parts about writing the essay. It's when you get to brainstorm your ideas. It's literally allowing your brain to storm up and generate as many great ideas as possible. And one strategy that you can use to do this is called free writing, and it's developed by Peter Elbow in 1973. So what you do is you get a sheet of paper, or if you're more accustomed to typing, you just get your Word document prepared, and then think about a certain topic, and whatever comes to mind, you write on that topic for a specified amount of time, whether it's 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And don't allow your finger to leave the page or your keyboard. Type for the entire time. You'll come up with a lot of great ideas that you can use as you continue to write your essay. And so brainstorming is the first step in writing your essay. After you've come up with these great ideas, you'll want to organize them, and that will really help you to be off on a great start in terms of getting started with your essay. In addition, rubrics and instructions are great for getting started with assigned writing. Rubrics are extremely important. They give you information on what your instructor is looking for while grading your essay. You should always follow the rubric. Take advantage of essay instructions. Using them will help you get more comfortable as a writer, and they'll help you learn useful ways to organize your content. And if you're ever confused about where you're going with your essay, just think of the instructions as a way to bring you back to where you're going. So always go back to the instructions if you're ever confused and not sure on where to go. And your thesis is one of the most important components of your paper. So having a strong and concise thesis is very imperative to the writing process. Your thesis tells the reader why you're writing the essay and what your essay will be about. So having a clear thesis is extremely important while you're writing. Your thesis is the foundation for your essay. So I like to talk to students and equate the thesis with having a great map. Let's envision that maybe you're going on a road trip and you're not quite sure where you're going. But the map, it allows you to understand how to get there, whether you're using a good old-fashioned road map or even Google Maps. So likewise, the thesis is going to be your roadmap for where your essay is going. And you can do that in at least 3 steps. Your topic is your essential piece of your paper, so you want to state your topic first. It's usually a few words or phrases that summarize the subject of your paper, and try to be as specific as possible. Step 2 is to state the main idea about this topic. What is your position on this topic? Express one major idea and name that topic and assert something specific about it. And third, you'll want to give 2 to 3 reasons that support your main idea, that support your position, your opinion. And make sure that these are clearly stated. So, in addition to that, evidence is really important in terms of backing up your opinion or your position on something. And so, your evidence is highly important. It helps to strengthen your arguments and points. Something to keep in mind while writing is that any claim that you make, it needs to be backed up by evidence. So make sure that you're citing that evidence clearly. However, when looking for evidence and sources, we should be careful with that information. We should make sure that the sources we use are credible. Lastly, when using evidence, you should explain why the evidence you used is relevant. This way, you give a clear connection to your reader. You clearly connect, how the source is connected to your point. And lastly, feedback is not always easy to receive. Think of it as constructive criticism, and by using it, we can strengthen our writing and improve. So you really want to think of feedback in terms of using a healthy growth mindset. When writing for classes, we come across two types of feedback. We see teacher feedback, which helps you to see what to improve on, and teachers will often give recommendations. By following these comments, we can make improvements on our paper and even aim for higher grades if that's your goal. The next type of feedback would be peer review. These will often originate from your classmates. Peer review is just as valuable as teacher feedback. Your peers are a fresh perspective, which can really help your essay. So let's review what we've discussed today. Organization, instructions and rubrics, thesis, evidence, and feedback. The next time you're writing your academic essay, I hope that you'll take these tips into consideration. We'll see you for our next video in our OER series. Have a great day.